Come on, brother. What is up? Yeah. What's up, Caddy Pan? What's up, Ethan? What's up, Kuala? What's up, Umer? Umer, can you do me a favor and just ask me the question you asked me again? So I don't have to pull up the text. How do you pull it? I don't know. Just talk to her about trading, bro. That's actually funny, bro. Let me know how that goes. Just talk to her about trading, I guess. Just see if she's interested in what you're interested in. If not, then, shit, wasn't meant to be, bro. You're up 4%, bro. Well, that's more than enough, bro. You did it. Congratulations, bro. You predicted gold so good. Yeah, gold didn't go up. How'd you know? I'm looking for buys. I think me as well. But let me just scan everything real quick. Oh, for a second I thought Tesla was opening at 227. NVIDIA is opening at 119. Mhm. Oh, yeah. So he's talking about the first fair value gap that forms after 9:30 in that section. So the first fair value gap that forms at 9:30. Good morning, Drev. What's up, AJ? KP. Everyone's here. It's lit. Gold aim for liquidity down there, and I didn't think we'll come back to outside, so it's obvious Patricia will be in the middle. Nice, bro. Okay, so we have our levels marked out here. We can delete this. And honestly, probably not going to trade to N-Dog. So, keep this marked out here. The first fair value gap. Oh, by the way, I got my account back, guys. So, good news. Pretty much, we're going to have to wait for prices just to come back here, guys. And that's pretty much the only way. I'm honestly still bullish. I know we've been expanding, but I'm still bullish. Any news today? Already what happened. I think we're going to pull in towards here and here. But I need to see a retracement if I'm going to take longs. There's a 30-minute, 15-minute fair value gap. Like, we have to be... We're basically just going to wait, and then... What happened to the account? I got it back. Your daily buys. I'm looking for higher prices, but I need it to come into a discount for me. There's only one question to that, bro. There's only one answer to that. Obviously, watch market, bro. What type of question? So we got the account back, guys. So we have 5 accounts again, right? This one's 500. Oh, this one's 400 from passing. This one's 600. And then the other 3 are funded. So let's see what we can do. Where's midnight open? All right. There's our midnight opening price. And obviously we have 830, which is not going to be traded to probably. Pretty much, I want to see it down, then up. And I'll probably wait for a macro. Because we're obviously going to, like, I'm not going to say obviously, but there's a pretty good freaking chance that we tap into this 30-minute fair value gap. But I can't long just because we did this. So, I mean, you get what I'm saying, right? So, let's look at this 15-minute fair value gap. You can, but you don't want to. You can, but it's not good. I would say I need price to come into here at a volume imbalance. So we got to mark our ICT like this. Not ideal, but we'll scan the 30-minute time frame and see if something really nice forms. Yeah, I'm gonna show you live, bro. So the 9:30, the first fair value gap that forms at 9:30. That's what ICT was talking about. That fair value gap will usually deliver, like it'll trade to it, and it'll deliver a buy size pool or liquidity pool. If it inverses, then usually a breaker will form, right? And then you can trade that instead towards the buy side or sell side liquidity pool. So I'll show you. You just wait till 9:30. You'll see the first fair value gap, and you'll see how it plays. How do you apply that to forex? First fair value gap that forms, same thing. You're day trading forex. All right. So what's up? I'm at. All right. 9:29. We want to see lower, and then higher. We take out high of day. You know, we were aiming for this yesterday. 4-hour consequent encroachment. Now we're looking at the daily swing high and the daily volume imbalance. Stop, bro. Hit. Yeah. You explain OB. See this opening price? That's an OB. See this opening price? OB. What's up, Nog? Basically, 9:30 opens, and you want to see a manipulation into a higher time frame PD array. What's up, Alevs? What's up, Nog? You took your trade? No, I didn't see your trade, bro. Oh, nice. Pre-market? That's really good. Did we just have S&G at the highs? Could deliver, to be honest. OB, if we close below these candles, so OB is a change of state of delivery. Or glasses are right here. What's up, Jello? We hit premium yesterday, a big range. Is that why there were dips and then up? I mean, probably. We don't retrace. Can't take a trade. I'm not really interested in shorts. These have been my objectives every single stream. So we have to wait. Just see. I'll put them on if there's a good moment too. You can, but those are the kind of trades I always lose. And I told myself, I literally made a hard rule in my model to not do that anymore. But you can. Every time I do it, um, I usually just lose. Like it'll just retrace not as deep or I don't know, whatever it is. I don't even study them just 'cause I know I'm going against my bias. Like, you know, the narrative that I want to see price go higher. It doesn't even have to retrace, bro. It could just keep going, you know? So, yeah. Like, you can. I literally made a hard rule because almost unless I'm wrong about the draw, like I was yesterday, for example, which actually yesterday I was not wrong at all. We literally expanded towards my exactly draw, but whatever. The point is, unless I'm wrong about the draw, I take a retracement trade. Like I almost only lose when I'm taking those type of trades. See if we form a breaker. It's not looking nice. Yeah, I mean, I'm more in the next 4 hour candle. I need it to come down. So let me review on the accounts. We're up 735 on the accounts, and then the combines are like pretty much one trade from passing. I'm gonna try to take one trade today. I mean, I give myself two, but I'm gonna try to take one trade today. How much are these candles? These big candles, 42, 42, $80 a tick. So we're gonna try for 3 micros. But we are sitting on our ass until I guess we'll mark out the 30 minute. Is that a volume imbalance on the 30 minute too? I have to mark that out. So we'll mark out the 30 minute fair value gap just because that's the largest fair value gap that formed. But really, I would want to see it coming to like maybe the 15-minute. But this is the 30-minute fair value gap, and this is midnight opening price. So basically, we need to come into here. It's already not doing that, which I don't like. Because usually, like, now the timing's going to be off, right? So if we came all the way here, like, unless we do so at the beginning of 9:30, 9:50 won't really give a reversal, you know? It's going to be late. The timing's going to be off. So what's the next objective now to look for? Either a second stage distribution of the next hourly candle, or we look for, what's it called? 10 a.m. power of 3. What's the difference? I mean, do you want my opinion or like the actual difference? You can have more accounts with Apex. You trade news. Me? I don't trade news. The difference is Apex has trailing live drawdown. So if you're up 500 in a trade and then you break even, that counts as minus 500. To me, that's the dumbest shit ever. Yeah, it might form later, but if we form a 50-minute fair value gap and tap in, I'm about it. Or we come back for this low, I'm about it too. Actual difference in your opinion? The actual difference is the live trailing drawdown with Apex. In my opinion, that's some dumb shit. To me alone, that's enough to not trade Apex. You need to keep all your trades tight, right? You need to TP, like, you can't be taking like huge RR trades because if it reverses on you, you're gonna be in huge drawdown. To me, that's stupid. The only advantage is you can get a lot more accounts with Apex. If you're brand new, you're not gonna be getting more than 5 accounts anyways. Topstep allows you to have 5. I think Topstep is also more professional. Like just the dashboard itself is more professional. What is immediate rebalance? It's when you see a fair value gap forming and then it comes back, closes it up, and then goes. I'll see if one forms here. Oh, Umer, are you still here? Yeah. I used to have Apex accounts and I thought it was like that as well. And then I blew them in literally 2 trades because I didn't know. Because I used to trade. What's your buy today? I want to see higher prices towards these levels. Maybe not necessarily today, but this is my drawn liquidity in the higher time frame. And I just need to see price come lower for me because I cannot be trading it from there, right? Okay, we have an SMT, our first SMT, right? ES respecting the bearish fair value gap is 937 candle first FEG. So yeah, it is. So literally, perfect example. If this inverses, right, you pretty much treat it as a breaker. This is a pretty good short, in my opinion, if this goes lower here. I would never take this, but this is a high probability of it going lower. Just because we're so high up in the premium. But I'm gonna stick to the model. Yo, Hammy, you here? Relative equal lows. I mean, they were swept actually, but it's such a nice short though. Like you guys can see how high probability that was off the SMT. ES respecting the fair value gap. High of day taken. It's a nice short, but like I can't break my model, you know? We tapped into the 30-minute volume imbalance. We tapped into the 30-minute volume imbalance. That could literally be enough. That could be enough manipulation. What time is it? 9:42. Technically, we tapped into the 30-minute fair value gap. So let's see this. Where's the SMT? 932 low. Hypothetically speaking, if this was your setup. Doesn't really align with anything. That's a tap into the 30-minute fair value gap. Let's wait for the next 15-minute candle. I want to see this go lower here. Take out these lows. I guess it doesn't need to. Fair value gap right there. Not a high probability long though. Maybe we'll just wait till 10 and it'll be easier for us to frame a trade. Nvidia's at 119. Tesla's at 211. Nice, bro. Nice. Oh, Walmart. What's Walmart at? Come on. Yeah, Walmart's up. Why is Roku not up? I mean, it is up. Not that much. Shit. Oops. Go back. Thank you. Okay, so respecting this fair value gap, I'd want to see it, to be honest, go lower. Maybe take out these lows. ES tapped into the 30-minute. Like, what we can do here is there 15-minute. Tapped into the volume imbalance very nicely. All right, we're respecting this fair value gap and respecting this body. So can we go lower? The ES tapped into its fair value gap. If ES inverts, I think it's 5 standard deviations. If ES inverts, thing is we didn't put in a low of the 15-minute candle, so to the rejection block, this wick is an imbalance. Didn't trade past 50%. ES respects this fair value gap in this down close up close candle. Let's see if we go lower from there. I would expect us to. Wait, this fair value gap on ES. What's your draw? Daily swing high, daily volume imbalance, monthly open. It should go lower right now. I just want to see it go lower. It doesn't have to, but if we have to sit out, we do. I'd want to see at least these lows get taken, at least. The move might happen more around 10:20, 10:30. See, there's that instant reaction. Hopefully, I mean, no, it doesn't have to be hopefully, but let's see if we get a close below these candles. So see, we respected 50% of that wick. Do I have a thing for a CE wick? And if we close below this wick, right, then that becomes an inversion wick. Yeah, it will be here. Yes, looks a lot more bearish. Not much is happening right now. Maybe 10 a.m. will be better. Interesting. If we inverse this fair value gap, immediate rebalance. I really like this short, to be honest. Off of data highs. Alignment imbalance there. If ES puts a swing high lower here, we have that intermediate term high, long-term high, intermediate term high. Take out these relative equal lows, off of data highs. I really like that short and 950 macro. I actually really would like this. Let's see. See what forms. We have to be cautious here because, there is a 4-hour bearish fair value gap, but right now I'm using data highs. Well, I might not short this. There's still a good chance I won't because I am bullish. But right now it's a data highs. Mm, mhm, mhm. Look at my hair go. What does he say? This is currently closing hourly candle in 15-minute time frame. It hit the high and now there's still the low and close. Yeah, because the timing works well. But we also have to keep in mind we did tap into this 30-minute volume imbalance. Took out buy side. We took out buy side there. We're forming another 15-minute fair value gap. Okay. We came back to this wick. 50%. We left the higher up taken. If we get a failure swing there, inversion with the SMT, playing off the 15-minute buy side idea, we can potentially take a nice trade here. This is your fair value gap. Let's see. Or just continue, then we probably won't participate in a long unless we come into the new 15-minute fair value gap at 10. Trading up into this wick one more time. Let's see. Yeah, it doesn't, maybe it just doesn't, doesn't look like it did not form. We're not gonna force this. So we might just have to look for, in hindsight, like we did tap into the 30-minute fair value gap, or 30-minute volume imbalance, same thing. Not the same thing, but see, we literally tapped in right there. We tapped in there, right? We formed SMT. So if we're gonna take a trade like this, I'm probably gonna be looking at this 15-minute fair value gap here. Maybe at 10 a.m. we can get open, low, high, close still. And we from this 15-minute fair value gap, is there a volume imbalance there? No. And that's pretty much the only way we can participate in this move now. At 10 a.m. we come into here. Basically, it's this 946 low, right? So we'll just mark out that 946 low. And we're just gonna have to wait. If we get SMT at 10 a.m. low, that's a pretty strong low for open, low, high, close. Yes, not really going higher though. 6 minutes left. Let's see what happens. Take a trade today. As long as we follow the model. So we can see maybe we'll get that move lower after ES takes out the buy side. Move this because we're probably not coming into there. All right, let's see. Crazy day, huh? Wow. Look at the stocks. Nvidia is at 119. Biggest day high. You think that I don't really use order blocks, and I definitely don't really use 4-hour order blocks. Not my style. That's too, like for me as a day trader, that's too rare. 4-hour order block, bro. What? You want price to come back? It already did tap into the 4-hour order block. Like, this is your 4-hour order block. Perfect delivery. I'm personally looking for 10 a.m. open, low, high, close. Right? Where can I find that potentially this 15-minute fair value gap that's forming right now? Or if we come in, dig deep into this 30-minute imbalance. I'm okay with both. I'm okay with a deep retracement. We had a large expansion. I want to see these lows get taken. But it might not happen. We'll see. The video's at 120. That's good. Tesla. 2 minutes. Old low is a nice target, actually. Wow. Yeah, I mean, we did see this. In hindsight, we could have taken this top into the 30-minute volume imbalance. Like that checked off all the criteria, and the S&T kind of made it a cherry on top. What was the timing? 9:42. Yeah, that's not bad. We didn't really give a nice setup though. Like what was? Can you say delivery there? Tap in. Not the best setup. I don't really like that. So we're waiting for ES. Let's see if ES can take out the high and then maybe move lower from there. There it is. ES took out the high. Hmm. 5530. Let's see if we can start trading below 5530. There gold. If gold doesn't go up right now off of this low, it's probably gonna dig into this fair value gap right here. That's my analysis. Doesn't want to break up, look for fallback, won't go to the 50-minute, 50 below. Yeah, maybe not. There's a 10-minute. All right, I'm gonna mark out our 10 a.m. open. See what happens. The long shot, kind of. Not really, but let's see if this inverses. I'd want to see that wick hold. Oh. Yeah, I mean, these are bias was right. Just not really tradable, I don't think. Four-hour OB on gold. Not high probability OB, but yeah, I would more look at this fair value gap. Yeah, it looks really good actually. Yeah, I need to see it go lower. If it doesn't, we're just gonna have to sit out. At least like what's the 1 minute dealing range? This is your 1 minute dealing range. 15 minutes for value gaps nicely in a discount of the 1 minute dealing range, but we're coming after you. Find my mystery. Doobie doobie doo. Can I get copyrighted for that? Alright, let's see some displacement lower, yo. This is like boring. There's nothing to read. It's just going up, 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 up. It's like watching this. I mean, it's not meant to be fun, but flat body candle there, so don't tell me we're just putting in a low there and then going up. Ooh. I don't want to see a close below. Yeah, it sucks, Vincent. It sucks. Oh my goodness. Our first bearish fair value gap. There it is. Can we get to the 15-minute? Long shot. This low right here. So the best thing that could happen is the best thing that could shoot 1 sec. Yeah, there's a bearish 2022, but off what level, you know? It's not just any market structure shit for value gap. But let me tell you guys something. Let me tell you guys something. Ready? Hold on. Where is the 15-minute fair value gap? Where is it? Wait, what is this? 946 low? Like we're kind of looking at this 1 minute dealing range, and then we have this 15-minute. Now, what I want to know is, what did this touch? Because I don't see nothing. Didn't touch the old low. It's algorithmic. It probably should have touched something, right? Okay, we just went into discount of the dealing range. It touched 15-minute FEG. Oh, it did. Okay. $942 low. Where is that? That's right there. 15-minute FEG is 946 low. So if we get an SMT at the 946 low, I'm happy to take longs. I mean, I was expecting lower prices. I just didn't expect it from there necessarily. Yeah, the only line is 10 a.m. I mean, I'm still bullish. I just want to see lower. Okay. So this is the 15-minute FEG, which is this low right here, 946. And so it's 947 actually. So I want to see that get taken. If we get SMT at this low, which honestly they're relatively equal, we should probably just take both. Make this like less transparent. Whoa, look at that. That's cool. We'll just mark out the OTE with a box. I'm just watching that 15-minute FEG on both assets, that specific key low. All right, this is our OTE box. Bro, did you get some profits? No trades today. 1 minute dealing range. I want to make sure this is a perfectly drawn box. We didn't take that low, so no trade for me. You don't want to trade? I'm looking, and just nothing that my model hasn't played out yet. Yeah, I know what you mean, Caddy Pan. Yeah. Tapped into that volume imbalance. We got that high. 1006. Then we go lower into OTE or the 15-minute fair value gap of this dealing range. We should also scan like the 5-minute. See silver bullet potential. Oh, we did tap into a 5-minute there. I want to see this one, I guess, right? Could be a decent sell. Maybe, but I'm not really interested. There's a 10-minute right there. Check YM. Yeah, YM did what we wanted it to do. It's exactly what we wanted on YM. I've never actually longed YM before. We can get a breaker here, maybe. I wonder. We can come back and look. I want to see a little bit lower. It doesn't really have to go any lower. 15 minutes. 5 minutes for the 15 close. We could tap in one more time. 10-minute, we did not tap in. Oh, we did tap into the 10-minute. There's a volume imbalance there. Why don't people do YM? I just haven't back tested it really. Just kind of focused on things. So I don't know if it's kind of like the sixes. Like it doesn't really relate. It doesn't really correlate that much to the others. Because only the top 30 stocks or something, right? So it's not the most correlated. We did tap into the 5-minute. If we could just go lower though. Okay. Okay, this low is taken. 942. So what? How do I even mark this SMT? It's right here. If we do go higher now, let's see what happens here. Check DXY bearish. I need to see hourly confirmation for DXY. Like, yeah, it's rejecting off of this, but I need to see it close below 50% or just an hourly confirmation for me to be convinced bearish. Because it could inverse that fair value gap. We don't know. If we get a bullish fair value gap here, guys, I think I'm in. Right, that's your 15-minute fair value gap tap. Took out this low. Your SMT. If I get a bullish fair value gap here, I'm in. And we also did tap into the 10-minute and the 5-minute. So we get a 1-minute bullish fair value gap here. Like literally just 2022 model in this case, it would form as this. If we get it exactly, which doesn't look like we're going to, so it doesn't matter. We don't even have to consider. No trade there. Back and mark this low. I think we get another leg lower. You know, we could always just trade PM as well. If nothing forms clearly here. I'm looking for this 15-minute fair value gap. Or this one that forms. Long, hell yeah, I'm looking. 10-minute, which is 15-minute forming. I'm in shorts, 1-minute FEG turtle soup entry. Good luck, bro. That was not a bad entry. Like this failing to close above means, I mean, I wanted to go lower. I wouldn't trade it, but I wanted to go lower to target 15-minute FEG. Yeah, just be cautious because we're forming another 15-minute FEG as well, so which is what I might have to use to frame along, to be honest. But let's see. I would not expect it to run these highs now. It doesn't even make sense. We could just run it on this. No, that's weird. I don't even know if I can take that long. I guess ES was tapping in. You like the bullish 1-minute S&T? Yeah, me too. It's over here. If we get the inversion with the bullish fair value gap, no, I have to wait now because the 15-minute FEG just formed in 1 minute. It's right here. It would make sense to get one more. Like I wouldn't Discord asset. I'm gonna have to wait for one more to make lower. Back into this old fair value gap. 10:05, 10:10. Yeah, but there's a higher time frame SMT right here. But yeah, the SMT is here as well. Like there's an SMT at this low. The reason this one is important because that's the low of the 50-minute. That's the high of the 50-minute fair value gap. So hypothetically, if the roles were reversed, We would have tapped into that 15-minute fair value gap. 30 seconds though, and this green box I've outlined is a 15-minute fair value gap. So let's see. Basically, what I'd want to see is take out these relative equal lows, maybe form another SMT inside this green box, and then we target the 10 a.m. high. That's kind of what I want to see right now. So game time, boys. Game time, boys. 10:15. How do I get real-time data? You gotta pay for it, my brother. It's like $3, I think. So basically, if this doesn't inverse, we're wrong and it's gonna go without us. If this does inverse, then we expect this price and we look for our long. That's a nice hit off the OB, right? OTE of this range. Let's go lower. Let's go lower. Taps into this old fair value gap. That doesn't look good, to be honest, though. Maybe we come in here, then lower. Basically, we're waiting for this 15-minute fair value gap, guys. The only thing I could trade. It doesn't have to go down there, but if it does, I'd expect it to respect it. That low, huh? Okay, there's a small, like, 15-second SMT. Oh, shit. I didn't say that. There's like a 5-second SMT right there. Okay. Now, we also have to be cautious because if we don't get a nice setup at this fair value gap, right, we could just be wrong, obviously, right? So it literally could just keep going lower. This wick in itself is an imbalance, and we just trade to 50% of it, but this is ass, bro. I wouldn't even trade 50%. Okay, let's see. I'd rather trade PM than take a trade that's not off of this low. Like, honestly. I'd rather just trade PM session than look for a trade that's not tapping into this 15-minute or this 15-minute. Yeah, I hit the 5-minute, but I can't frame a trade off that. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't need to go lower. It doesn't need to. But I like the idea of it doing so. Now we have relative equal lows as well. I mean highs. I mean it's SMT, but PM session timing. It's 1:30 to 4 p.m. I wouldn't put on a trade after like 3 though. Usually I'm out like 2 to 3 p.m. silver bullet window. Usually I'm in there. No inversion. We closed above 50%. Lower time frame S&T there between these two candles. Yeah, this hat's probably gonna get taken. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know actually. Still respecting this old imbalance. Tough one, huh? Just gonna wait. That's why we're just gonna wait and see if it comes into here. Gives us a setup. The hourly candle. We should go back and mark our 10 a.m. open because we want to see exactly. Here's your 10 a.m. open. Let's. Why don't I have a 10 a.m. I wonder if Sergio's still in shorts because I feel like it's gonna go lower. Just he might have got stopped out even though it goes lower. I wouldn't. This would need to inverse. Market structure shift fair value gap maybe lower right now. Which would be your institutional order flow entry drill. What do you know about that? We're just kind of dancing between these two fair value gaps. I think I could take 15 minutes. Look, that's a great possibility. Yeah, I mean that's basically what I'm looking for, but it doesn't have to. Let's see. That's what I'm saying. I'd rather take a. It could go up from right here because the criteria is met. It's just not that clean. So what I would want to see, I'd rather just trade PM session or maybe 1050 macro. Then look for a second, like basically, I'm looking for a second stage of buy. If this takes a high, I'm getting off. Yeah, if it takes a high, I'm probably done. You think that's 2022, 1014? I was talking about we could get a potential of 2022 right here. I guess market structure shift lower. Okay, we ran the high. Both assets. Yeah, it's probably done. Probably done. I got you, bro. Checking right now. Oh, the channel. Did she win or lose? Long where, bro? What time? Let's see the time. 10:17. Oh, off this candle. Hey, why the candles look different? Oh, 30 seconds. I mean, we'll see. Shit, that's a hard long. It's really hard to long this when there's a 15-minute fair value gap resting right there and these relative equal lows. I know it's SMT, but let's see. We just tapped into this fair value gap. Could you signal gold? If there's an hourly confirmation, so if we inverse this, I'd probably expect higher. Oh wait, did I say that for DXY? DXY lower, then yeah. So DXY lower, gold higher. Bullish trend 1013 FEG, 1013 FEG. It would need to be a sell side raid. So I mean, technically not, but when I said 2022, I just meant like market structure shift fair value gap, which is right here. That is a market structure shift fair value gap. Yeah, it's just dunzo. It's just dunzo. Might have to come back in PM, guys. Just takes a high. Not interested. Good shit, Ethan. I guess that best play was. This is your hourly candle. We're trading above 10 a.m. now. That's a pretty significant low that was put in. Yeah, this is probably gonna run the high, bro. I mean, yes, 50% of the city. Yeah, I mean, it's all just like wishy-washy now. Really, it's just wishy-washy. Wishy-washy. I still want to see lower into the 15 so I can play long. Relative equal lows, low resistance. 10:30 would be a good time to distribute the hourly. If we respect this versus fair value gap, the institutional order flow entry drill. Trading into the low left fair value gap, you'd expect it to go up right now, fast and aggressively take out this high. Let's see. We watch, you know. You don't have to take a trade every day. After being this patient, I really don't want to take a shitty trade now, you know? We've already faded out a lot of entries that were kind of wishy-washy. We might get an SMT at this short-term high. I'm curious to see if Tanya want to trade. If she TP, she holding. How would I manage this if I was long? I would definitely not be in. I would be break even, right? My stop loss would be like probably this low right here. Maybe even this one. But it shouldn't really. Like, it could take out some short-term lows, but it shouldn't really.
What's this low again?
I'm gonna see this on my second monitor. They should aiming for the high 19. Yeah. Let's see. I wonder. I'm just gonna be watching this. Respecting 50% of the civvies though, so. But I am bullish. Candle. That's probably gonna run the highs. So I'll probably be trading PM. Should I live stream it? Would anyone join if I stream PM? I've never done a PM stream before. I guess I can just do it and see who joins. Cause I don't think I'll be taking a trade, especially if we like take out this high. It's midnight for me. Oh damn. Do it or don't love shawarma. I guess I'll stream PM. Power hour is scary though. I've never really held a trade from 3 to 4. Usually I'm out by then. I prefer AM as well though. That's the thing. Maybe what I'll do is I'll scan PM around like 1:15 because yo, I'm bullish. So like unless PM or lunch just retraces and we get a session like this, then I'm not gonna be like I'll trade this PM. Start checking at 12:50. I can check 12:50, I guess. Cause probably 2 PM is gonna suck. But I wouldn't trade till after. Like I've never even traded lunch before. I'd rather trade out. I'd rather trade at like 1:30. The setup was not bad, but just didn't meet my criteria. Go back and see. Did not come into at least a 15-minute PD array. So, and it didn't have to. It really didn't have to. But for me, it has to. So, I mean, there's the wick. That is technically a 15-minute PD array, but I'd expect this high to get run now. Yeah, we're already there, pretty much. Would I take a trade? Probably not anymore. Probably no trade for me here, guys. I can't see myself just taking one and then taking out the new high we just put in, even though it probably would go higher. Wait for 11. Yeah, we'll wait for 10:50. Isn't it 15 minutes not good for your model? No, I want at least a 15-minute. And especially when there's a 15-minute right there, and we were trading like lower here, I feel like it really easily could have just came in here. Like it could have came in here, and someone would have been like, "Oh, it just went lower for the 15-minute fair value gap," like and that's not a high probability trade then, right? Because like if you're telling yourself, "Oh yeah, it can go up from the 5-minute fair value gap," but it could also come down to the 15-minute, and then move higher, then that's not high probability, you know. Both scenarios could play out. At least for me, that's how I saw it. So let's see what happened with the 5-minute. That's a volume imbalance. Came into the 5-minute. Yeah, we have SMT there. 10:05. Yeah, not bad. Even then though, the RR isn't even the best too. Like you would have to wait for this inversion. It didn't even inverse. Like it didn't even inverse fully. And then it did form a bullish fair value gap, which I guess you could have longed. Let's see what the RR would have been like if you put your stop loss at the short term low. Like even then, guys, it's fucking 1.7 RR. I'm not. There's no way I could take a trade like this. Let's say you put your stop loss at this low, which is pretty risky, but in hindsight now, 2.3, 2.4 R, not bad. But then you would just be scared of this fair value gap the whole time. Like it easily, I really think personally, you give this like another scenario, it could have just come into here and then come back for the low, playing off the OTE of this range and this fair value gap. And this stop loss is risky. I mean, it's not bad, but it's risky. Like this is a more safe stop loss. I wouldn't have put my stop loss there. I'll tell you that much. I would have to put it here. So even then, it didn't really meet my criteria at all. But that's okay. If it met your criteria, that's okay. Pretty much -2. Would I take a trade? I don't even know what to expect at 1050. I'd expect a retracement. I don't want to trade no retracement. I don't trade no retracements. I'm thinking we come up for this. Oh shoot, I deleted everything. I was thinking we come into here, 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 here. Alright. So I can't really, I'm not gonna trade a reversal here. I'm not interested in shorts, right? I can't take a long here, so there's just no trade for me, We're good. We don't have to take a trade. There's no monthly fee. We're funded. There ain't no monthly fee. I will say though, there was one nice setup. Let me show you guys. I don't think anyone saw this. I mean, maybe someone did, but this is a 30-minute volume imbalance, aka we tapped into a 30-minute fair value gap. 30-minute fair value gap. So it was right here. Why? I don't know. Maybe you can just get really lucky. And they don't want people to get lucky. There was a nice trade off the 30-minute fair value gap. But that was on ES, and you would have been stopped out anyways. Yeah, JP, we're funded, bro. I'm funded 3 accounts, and then 2 of them are combines. Do you take any trades today, JP? Did you see anything today? I was bullish, but yeah, we don't need to trade. You don't need to trade every day. I haven't taken a. It's been a while since I haven't taken a trade. I'm kind of happy with that. I wanted to prove to myself that I don't need to trade every day. I always say it, but it's hard to get a trade here. Look at that. It's hard. Truly hard. Oh. The only way I can trade PM, guys, is if we like come back to an hourly fair value gap. Maybe we come back to this hourly fair value gap. I'm still bullish. Did I delete the lines again? Bro, what's wrong with me? Yeah, that's an aggressive trade. I mean, I would have just been straight breaking my model. So here, you know what? Let's go back and we can still journal this though. Right? I'm still gonna journal every day. I mean, technically the day's not over, but maybe I think it is over. Bro, why isn't this working? You know what? We could go back and look at YM. Yeah, we did say that breaker. Do you guys think it played out if it formed? Oh, would you look at that? It formed a fair value gap. The breaker did get tapped in, and it played out pretty nicely. Well, I guess it didn't finish yet, but yeah, YM was nice. I guess in all hindsight now, we could have just traded YM. Good shit, JP. That's my plan as well, bro. I'm hoping to do that as well. We tapped into the 15-minute fair value gap here. Low, sorry, low, high, lower, low, higher. We got a breaker. There's your 1-minute fair value gap off of the 15-minute fair value gap. Lower distance liquidity. Yeah, YM long looks really good. Yeah, good luck, bro. JP, we got this, man. We got this, bro. Took our previous day high on Nvidia. That's really good. Tesla. Why didn't it show in the price? How do you show live price status line? I want to see the price. Like Nvidia price. Well, guys, I've given out my levels before the stream. I'm bullish. Um, yes, as well. Monthly open, monthly short-term high. I've been bullish this entire month. Or not this entire month. Sorry. After this low, we called out monthly power of 3, and I think we're gonna be trading above the monthly open at this point. So I do think we go higher. I don't think this monthly candle is gonna take out these highs and then reverse. Right? If you guys look at the monthly candle, it's still bearish. S&P here. So let's see. Yeah, let's do that high. That's about it for me. You'll probably just click a buy, hold till 11, and you probably get some P now. Can you go over my text on Discord to remind me the long one now? Yeah, bro, I got you. Yeah, maybe something like that, and then I would expect probably continuation higher. Just buy and pray. I mean, honestly, I could, bro. That's the 1K strat. But I mean, I don't need to. Imagine I buy right now and just let's paper trade buy, guys. Paper trade buy. Paper trade buy. Paper trade buy. Let's see what would have happened. Why am I still tradable? Yeah, it is. It's 1040 now. I'm not a fan. Less is more for real. Just buy and pray is crazy. It probably just continues higher, bro. Not that I would trade this ever. Maybe breaking literally every single rule, which is the 15-minute FED. On OYM? Yeah, I would. Yo, literally the one time I buy paper, it just goes down already. If buy, there's no proper stop loss. Yeah, I know. This is the trade, guys. So stop loss at the SMT. And we're gonna TP at this high right here. Hopefully we can catch this win, guys. All right, I think we're gonna add one more contract here. See, we're almost at TP. I'm actually gonna lower my TP. I don't want to get too greedy. I don't want to get too greedy now. Yeah, so this is 20 risk to reward almost. 20 risk to reward. My RR is 1 to 20. Looking pretty good, guys. We still have a long way to go. We still have a long way to go before we're stopped out. Yo, surely we don't top here, right? Yo, imagine I actually lose this. PB when the price action is poop. Yo, imagine the win rate with a strategy like this, bro. Why are you entering? This is paper trade, brother. No trades today for me. No trades. You think I actually enter a trade like this, bro? Okay, guys, we're about to hit TP. All right, we're out. We're out. We're out 2 ticks. I'm just gonna close it. I don't want to get greedy. We got out right there. So we're up. Did even minus 30? What? W's in chat, boys. W's in chat. Yes, sir. Never lose. Yo, the video's doing really fucking good. I like this. I like this. Let's fucking go. We up minus 30. That's funny as hell. Like I said, let's fucking go. We're up minus 30. Win. Let's go. Payouts coming for everyone. $1 for every W in the chat. Let's fucking go. That's funny. On a real note, though, should I stream PM? I don't know if I would take one. The only way I could trade PM is if it comes back to an hourly before taking out, I'd say, any of these levels. If these levels are met, you have 400 with a runner. Nice, bro. What the hell was that? That was a paper trade, brother. That was a paper trade. I didn't take any trades, so you can go on my funny guys. I didn't like sneak one and lose without you guys knowing. We didn't take any trades. P&L 0. Yo, runner is really good, yo. Like I really think if one of these levels get met, guys, I don't know if I can take a trade today, bro, because that's like my final draw on liquidity. You know? If we could get TGIF. We could literally get TGIF this Thursday afternoon off of one of these levels. No trades is a win. So I guess we could maybe like if we take out this high, that's 200 more points. But if we take out this high, yeah, I'm honestly willing to trade a TGIF if it forms a nice setup. But I don't know if we have the. So it would be like this. It would be like this. Because that could be a really nice TGIF off of that short-term high. Be a winner and win. You're right. This is a win. Let's see. We can try and predict the TGIF. Let's give us like a couple points above. We'll see. I doubt I'll trade PM, guys, because like again, I was bullish and we're about to take out all the objectives. We didn't get to play. It is what it is. We don't trade every day. Do you use OB? Yeah, I do. Really nice. I mean, what's Roku at? Ooh, 58. Okay. We had SMT that's down there at the level in the first FPG we could buy. You're right, there was an SMT, and if that's your model, bro, go for it, man. My model, personally, I need at least a 15-minute PD array. For me, personally. That's how I like to trade. So, there was SMT there. You're right. The confirmation was, like, there. The timing was there. Right? Narrative, everything. But higher time frame PD array was not there for me. Me, personally. So no trade for me. But if that's your model, yo, don't let that stop you. Update the Discord. I'll let you guys know if I do decide to trade PM, which I doubt. I'll probably just stream it, cause trying to get more streaming views, more hours. So I'll probably stream it. What's my win rate? I don't know. Let's check. What is the strongest PDA? It's not even to me. It's 100% the breaker block. Anyone who says otherwise is wrong. My win rate on these accounts so far, 60% trade win, right? Or is there another number? But I don't know if this is true. Hold on, let me check my journal. That's only on these accounts though. We have 4 wins and 4 losses. So it's 50%, right? According to this. Explain why the breaker is the strongest. Because it's the last to form. The idea of a breaker is right? A run on stops and then changing state of delivery of the market, right? That's the whole point of the breaker. It's the strongest one because it includes like everything you would want to see. Like, you could literally trade just breakers. Reminder, Money Wizards. Okay, let's answer Money Wizards' question. He says, sometimes it won't come to my IRL of H1 or M90. Sometimes it hits myself and goes in direction. So if you take trades, this is gonna help all of you, so everyone pay attention. Look, we have a nice average 2R profit factor. I don't know what that means. Anyways, if you take a trade, I'm gonna say this right now. If you take a trade and it stops you out and then goes in the direction, right? So everything was right, but you get stopped out and it goes in your direction. How can you improve? One, your timing was off, right? If you entered a trade at 9:59 and then 10 a.m. opens and you get a low and that low sweeps you, sorry, brother, your timing was most likely just off. Okay? One example. Two, your confirmation was off. It means you entered off. This is a bad entry. Like, it's a bad entry. Bad entry. So, for example, PD array, high resistance liquidity, maybe. Let's do that PD array. Number three, you just lost. It happens. Okay? And then I'll also say premium discount because a lot of times that happens. So, if you take a trade and it goes to your TP but you lost, it's one of these reasons. Okay? Your job is to figure out which one it was. It's only one of these. Your timing was off. Bad entry PD rate. Maybe you took the fair value gap. Price came into the order block and that stopped you. Oh, there's also one more thing. Sorry, let me add the second important one. Bad stop loss placement, which is probably one of the bigger ones. Sometimes price won't reach my IRL. If that happens, so let me ask you something. You said the hourly fair value gap, for example. Are you swing trading? Because, for example, if you're day trading and price doesn't reach the hourly, it might not reach the hourly, but it could have reached the 15-minute fair value gap that's under, maybe the 30-minute fair value gap, and that's enough, right? You can't really expect like an hourly to play out every single day or like on most days, because that's a lot of retracement. That's like 1 hour of price delivery that you'd expect to retrace. That's a pretty significant retracement. That's not going to happen every day. Kind of like today, I wanted the 15-minute, but it didn't retrace. Usually, the 15-minute does, which is why I'm happy with the 15-minute because it's like the highest time frame where it does. But in this case, we're just to the 5-minute, and that was enough for today. The 15 had a long wick, so it's a long way to go. The 10-minute was pretty close, though. So, yeah. Did you enter? No trades today, Furba. No trades. 0 trades, and I'm happy with it. I was bullish, right? I was bullish, but we did not see any trades, and I think price is going to come right here. Minimum. Trade management. the best way I can help you, Money Wizards, is if you show me the trades, because then I can just tell you, like, okay, you should have expected price to come here, or your stop loss should have been here. There are times when price is very close to the third candle and third candle formation, greatly below, but not average FEG in the rally. Yeah, that does happen. So what you need to look for that in those situations is one, look for SMT, and two, look for volume imbalances. Because let me see if I can find an example right here. ICT recently went over this in his live stream. Uh, it's gonna be hard to find one here. Like this is an example, but like sometimes what will happen. Okay, you know what? I'll tell you. Oh, I have a perfect example. Let me tell you a perfect example right here. So this is what happens. Let's say, for example, you think price is gonna come to this 30-minute fair value gap, right? So you mark out the 30-minute fair value gap. I'm gonna tell you guys, this is a lesson you guys all need to pay. If you can hear my voice right now, wake up and look at my screen because you don't know this because you probably haven't watched every minute of the 2024 mentorship of ICT. If you trade ICT, you can hear my voice right now. Look at this right now. Most of you, I'm pretty sure almost all of you, see this as a 30-minute fair value gap, right? 1, 2, 3, 30-minute time frame on ES, 30-minute fair value gap. Wrong. This is not the 30-minute fair value gap because your fair value gap needs to include the bodies that have volume imbalance. So right here, is there volume imbalance? No, there is not. So that's fine. You use the wick. Up here, is there volume imbalance? Yes, there is. So you're going to take this. This is your fair value gap. This is how you correctly mark the fair value gap, including the volume imbalance. So did we tap into the 30-minute fair value gap? Yes, we did. This is your accurate consequent encroachment level. And I actually think there is, no, there's no gap. So this is how you accurately draw the fair value gap, including the volume imbalance. This is what gives you the accurate high of the fair value gap, and this is what gives you the accurate um, consequent encroachment level. We do not need to trade into this low. It can, but it does not need to. So this is what I was trying to frame my first trade off of. The only reason I didn't is because NQ was just still a little bit too bullish for me, like too high up, and I don't want to take it on ES. So I hope you guys learned something. So look for this in your trades because this happens, right? We tap into the volume imbalance. Okay, does anyone have any other questions? Because there's nothing here for me. 1050. I guess we can just stay and see what 1050 does. Thanks, she did not know that. Yep, brand new. I didn't know it either. ICT just recently taught it in his 2024 mentorship. And I noticed it a couple times, even just since then, to be honest. This is a good example right here. It doesn't need to trade to that candle flow because that's technically the full imbalance. And the reason being, I'll tell you the reason being. The reason being is if you literally just come here and take off the wicks. Oh, shoot. If you come here and just take off the wicks, you can see the fair value gap now, right? It looks like this. See how there's still a gap there? That's your fair value gap. That's basically the idea of it. The body is telling the story there. What's up, Finn? 1050 macro. There's no level to frame a retracement off of, even if I was going to trade the 1050 retracement. A lot of low resistance liquidity. I mean, it could be continuation. But there's really nothing to frame a trade off of. Did we just put in that low? 15-minute immediate rebalance? Yeah, we did. The 15-minute immediate rebalance. I'm going to put an SMT there. I guess we can just watch this, see if it goes higher. A 15-minute immediate rebalance, and then you have an SMT that's right here. But that's not anything to frame a trade off of. But who knows? I wouldn't take this. They're equal lows right there too. Those probably get taken. There they are. Yeah, there's really nothing here for me. Again, TBP. TBP looks pretty good for longs actually. Let me see something. How many? That's 100 pips stop loss. Holy shit. Well, I think that's it for me, guys. I think that's it for me. No trades. Probably not gonna trade PM. I think price is gonna come into here. If we get retracement from here into an hourly fair value gap, maybe. Then maybe we can trade PM session. There's an hourly forming right now. Kind of tempted to watch and see if this hourly fair value gap plays. Five minutes, and then we could top at 12. That's actually a pretty good trade, but I don't know if it'll come down here. It has to go lower, like right now. I'm gonna stay and watch this because I'm curious. I want to see if price is gonna come into this hourly. Pretty close on yes. Wait, what? Oh, yes is on this hourly. Oh, we're gonna have an S&P 9 a.m. low. This could actually be a really good long. Expecting lunch to continue the move. Check GU. Was there any good entry 5-minute one today? Intraday scalps. A hard one. Like, I mean, this setup right here is not bad. Let's see when we tapped into the daily. Could have taken this off the daily fair value gap, I guess. Low, high, lower, low, higher, high. The breaker. And then you have your inverting listed BPR, but it's your BPR. Could have taken that. If you were bullish off the daily fair value gap, 5 minutes. Take your long as soon as that candle closes. Buy on the next candle's low, which you would have got filled like right there. Stop loss. Be like probably here to be safe. You probably target that high. You can put it below the BPR. It's not as safe though. I would put it at the swing low. Or like at this body low. Like you don't want to see it inverse. So your stop loss would be like, even if it wicks, it's fine. As long as it doesn't close. Your stop loss would be if we close below the fair value gap here. It can wick, but it can't close. So yeah. And then there's your second stage entry, 1030. See that? 1030, second stage. Get into the low of this candle. Might not have gotten filled there. What candle is the breaker confirmed? I'll show you right now. Low, high, lower low, higher high. The last up close candle, in this case there's two, before the liquidity sweep lower. That's your breaker. It's these two candles. It's both of them. It forms off the higher high and the close above. If you tapped in right there, and then go. I'm interested in this, potentially continuing through lunch. Yeah, once the higher highs from, are you trading Forex too? I do trade Forex on my personal account, yes. Although I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that good at it. I pretty much break even every single trade. Because I'm trying to swing, and like in this case, I took a short, and I was up like 40 pips. But it just came back and stopped me at this high. So like, I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out this swing trading piece. Up, Roku's up, Nvidia's watching more. Tesla's 215. That's so beautiful. 1 hour FEG on 1 August, thank you. I mean, I'm looking at this hourly FEG right down here. I'm bullish still. Still bullish. Nothing's changed. I think we come into these levels. I wouldn't mind taking a trade through lunch 11 to 12. I've studied it enough. I would need to see like a nice setup in this hourly though. A lot of movement though. 10:05 low. ES has a higher up hourly fair value gap. I'm trading all the way up here. We tapped into the hourly volume imbalance right there, actually. I didn't even see that. Damn, that would have been a nice setup. I missed that, actually. I really did miss that. Wow. The immediate reaction off of that. That was your 10-10 low and your SMT, right? Yeah. I did not see that hourly volume imbalance. That would have been a beautiful trade. So I think we'll put that in the journal. Like this is instant, what's it called? Instant, I'm not gonna trade this guy, but I'm gonna journal. Instant what? Not gratification, bro. Like, what the fuck is the word? Instant reply, like response. Whatever, bro. Fuck it, I don't care. Let's open up the journal. No trades today. Narrative. And 3, 5, 3, 2. Continue higher. Open. Well, monthly open. Daily volume imbalance. And daily short term. Technically, you did. I'm page 1 FG. Did it correctly on. Yes. That's interesting. I literally learned that yesterday. 10-10, 950 to 10-10 macro. That would have been a A+ trade right there if I honestly saw that, guys. I ain't gonna lie, because that's more than every box checked off. That's amazing. SMT, IFG, FEG. Okay, what's the next video? Next video is gonna be how to journal. Missed the entry. Set up on yes. Was waiting for M15. Tapped on NQ. On FEG. Volume imbalance. I'm gonna teach you guys how to journal because I'll be getting a lot of requests for starters. And then after that, I'm going to talk about opening prices and timing. So 8:30, 9:30, 10, 10:30, 10:50, and what I know about those and how I use them. Slash, what's it called when you follow trade price? W day. So what did we miss? ES actually tapped into an hourly fair value gap. We just did not notice because we marked it out wrong. So literally as I was teaching that lesson, I missed it myself today. Which I knew I missed. I saw it off the 30-minute, but I didn't know what happened on the hourly. So this is a 30-minute volume imbalance. You come down to the 1-minute time frame and you'll see a beautiful setup. Sorry. H1 volume imbalance last FEG high. So right there, the thing is it didn't form. Shoot, what time did it form exactly? 9 a.m. Is this a 9 a.m. candle? It formed, yes, at 9 a.m. So wait a minute. But it couldn't have formed until this candle closed, which means after this candle opened. So which means it doesn't even matter until after 10 a.m. So where was the first tag after 10 a.m.? The first tag after 10 a.m. was right here, 10:05. So let's mark it out like this. I mean, do you get what I'm saying? Because 10 a.m. had to happen. Hmm. Any trades today? No trades today, but we did miss this. So I'm going to add it to my journal. That's your first tag. We did miss this. It was an SMT. 942 low. And where was your setup? Pretty much this bullish fair value gap. I guess you would just take that if you're bullish. And that would be enough. This is your market structure shift. So I guess we did miss this off the hourly fair value gap because we marked it incorrectly. Mark your standard deviations. Pretty nice price delivery. No trades today, but that's fine. Wow, the market structure shift actually happened. There's actually a breaker in there, low, high, low, low, higher, high. That's your breaker. Wouldn't trade into it though. Yeah, pretty nice. And then you have buy side liquidity. I need to make this smaller. Why is it so big? It's only these two sizes, bro? Like, what is that? Oh, that's a good size. That's your first tag. There's your SMT and your market structure shift. Make this blue. Yeah, so this is what we missed. Pretty clean. And this is your order block form off the order. Oh, that's a beautiful price delivery right there. Wow. Look at that. Every single down close candle just supporting price. All the way to 2.5. Pretty nice price delivery. All right, guys, we're closing the chart. We're gonna put this in the journal. I'll put this in the Discord. If anyone has questions, feel free to ask me right now as I'm posting this. Payout series. Everyone. Day 6, 2024, 0815. Payout series. So we'll put this, and I'm gonna screenshot the journal. That's all good. No trades is okay. We learned, right? We learned something new. We learned plus reinforced how to correctly market FEG. Cost of no loss is a wonderful day. I don't know why I said it like that, but let me update this journal entry actually. All right, guys, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. I don't think anyone has any questions, so I probably won't be taking any trades today. Just finished putting this in my journal. I mean, in the Discord. All right, PM. Probably not gonna trade PM. It's already too close to my drawn liquidity, so I would think I'm better off just waiting until tomorrow and try to take or even next week. Like, there's no rush, right? I'm better in AM, so I think we just wait. I mean, I'll look if I see something really nice, then maybe I'll go live. But I don't think I'll see anything because we're too close. Look at this grass and that's what you think about my assets. Is it correct? Oh, sorry. I know you said that many times and I never looked. Let me look right now. We can review this. IMAD. I'm gonna guess. Oh, 3 IMAD. Okay. What are we looking at here? Euro USD. Daily base buys bullish plus. Day spike going lower into 40, 50%, 50-minute, 5-minute breaker. Yeah, that's really good, bro. Are those moving averages though? Am I gonna have to come remove them myself from your computer? That's beautiful, bro. Beautiful. You took yeah, that's beautiful. We tapped into the daily. That's your daily fair value gap. And you wait for confirmation lower time frame. So I guess you could do 5 minute, but like not the cleanest, but you could have. Same thing with DVP pretty much. So you could have entered right there on the 5 minute. Expecting all this. So what you looking for today, brother? Today we're done, bro. No trades. We didn't take any trade. Right? This was kind of what we missed. This is kind of what we missed. Oops. Oops. This is kind of what I missed. Oops. Again. Oh, this is the same chart. That's why it's doing that. I was bullish. I didn't get an entry. This is kind of what I missed right here. We tapped into this hourly volume imbalance. I was waiting for a higher time frame PD ray tag, but it didn't form on NQ. And I was looking at this, but I wasn't able to frame any trades off of it because I didn't realize at the time that we tapped into the volume imbalance on ES. So that happened right here. We got the SMT instant reaction, which is kind of, if anyone took longs, you probably took these longs over here. Really nice 2022 model. Sell side swept. Low, high, high, lower, high, high. There's a breaker in there. Buy side liquidity pool, and then looks like we might even get -4 standard deviations. And then if you really wanted to, yeah, it is pretty much 2022 model. You mark out your max expansions, and you could probably get right into monthly opening price. Seems to line up pretty nicely. So possible we go up there, in my opinion, in between -6 and -7. Possible. Who knows? We'll see. But yeah, that's all it is. We missed out on that. We wanted to see it come lower one more time, but it did not need to, right? Because it already tapped into the hourly. So that's what we missed today. So no trades, but I'm happy we learned that lesson at the cost of $0. Your analysis is good, Ahmed. I'm happy you looked at DXY and Thing. I also was looking for the exact same things, although I didn't trade it because I don't trade intraday. I was waiting for an hourly confirmation, which would be like this fair value gap, for example, off of this level. But nothing for me, but that doesn't mean nothing for you. So great job, bro. It's good. Great job. That's what Nvidia's at 122. Nice. My brother's up. All right, guys. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Probably won't be going live. If I do take a trade, it'll probably be on my combines, not my fundeds anyway. So I probably won't go live. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Probably expect TGIF tomorrow. See you guys tomorrow. Peace. Actually, I'm gonna just say this now real quick, just out of curiosity. If we don't reach these levels, oops, wrong chart. If we don't reach these levels on the daily chart today, I'd expect them to be reached tomorrow and then lower from there. When I say lower, I mean TGIF levels lower. So if we don't take out this short-term high pretty much, I would expect lower from there on Friday, TGIF. We take it Friday, Friday takes out the high fully and then lower. And then maybe from there, like daily fair value gap and then continuation, whatever, blah, blah, blah. All right. Peace out, guys.